I sometimes catch myself isolating myself from people the way my mother would. It was her attempt to get away from her pain-filled world for just a little while. It's not her fault, though, that she was the way she was. Her past was always haunting her, and in a way, it was always haunting me too. At the age of 8, my mother, a young Jewish girl's life was forever changed when she, along with her family, was ripped away from her home and taken to an unknown fate. I can only imagine all the terrible things she endured in the camps, all the suffering and misery she was surrounded by. How could someone really be able to move past something like that? She was one of the 2,500,000 survivors set free from the camps. She had lost her entire family and now had to rebuild her life on her own. In an attempt to escape her past, at the age of 18, she moved to the United States. It was here where she met my father, married him, and began a family. She tried so hard to be happy, she really did, but there was always something holding her back. She would often slip into episodes of depression. There were many days in which she would lock herself in her room, leaving me in charge of my younger brother. I remember feeling so much anger, pain, and frustration towards her. Why couldn't she just do her job? Why couldn't she just be our mother? My mother never talked about the Holocaust, so I knew very little details. It wasn't until middle school when I learned in depth of what really had occurred. I learned that nearly 6 million Jews were killed. My heart sank as I thought about the fact that among these 6 million Jews were my family. I wanted so desperately to talk to my mom about it. I wanted to share the pain I felt with her, but how could I dare bring up such memories, such pain? I turned to my schooling to try to understand it all. Through my studies, I learned about the many factors that led to the Holocaust, and although I was able to make sense of the reasons behind the Holocaust, there was still a piece missing, a part that I could never truly understand, and that is what my mother went through. It has been years since she passed away, and yet I am still filled with this immense amount of guilt of never being able to help her. I have been isolating myself more than ever lately. My family and friends have been worried about me. They think I suffer from secondhand trauma, something that many Holocaust survivors' children have. But the final straw for me was when I overheard my 6-year-old daughter telling my husband, "Why doesn't Mommy want to play with me anymore?" And that is why, Doctor, I'm here to see you today. I hope that you can help free me from this burden that was once my mother's, so that I do not pass it on to my own daughter, so that she can live the happy life that she deserves.